Hello, everybody. Welcome to another great episode of Distilled, Brewed, and Reviewed. My name is John. Welcome to the channel. This is the world famous sipping den. I know you can't see too much of it. It's a heck of a place to be. I've been doing a coffee series called A 50-State Coffee Journey USA. I am reviewing one coffee from each state in the country. It took me a year of research to put this together, and it's going to take me posting one a week on Sundays, a year to get it out there. It's been fascinating, fun. I am loving it. And this week, we're going to be in Missouri, Kansas City, Missouri. Blip Coffee Roasters. That's what we're doing today. Okay. This says what? Organic Mexican choppies. Now, that is a southernmost state in Mexico, region, state, that borders Guatemala. That's where this is. And it's a blend of several different coffee species in here. Very interesting. Ian Davis is one of the founders, or the founder, of this coffee shop. Now, it began in 2014 in West Bottoms, which is a place that early 1900s was a stockyards and shipping hub of the city. He opened up a coffee roaster only. Well, he's a motorcyclist, and a lot of fellow motorcyclists would visit him at the roasting facility, and he would do a pour over, take some of the beans when they were done, grind them up, just pour over, standing on basically a patio out front, And between the smell and all the people, the motorcycles, people started coming by to see what was going on. And he started doing then a little bit of kind of coffee to go, just kind of pour overs, because people were kind of asking for it. And that's how he got started. Then in 2016, they had a fire. Now, he was able to save his roaster, thank goodness. And his roasting equipment was saved, and he moved into a new place with a dedicated cafe space. See, now he's going to move. People are demand for it. In 2019, he opened an Outpost Cafe, and which is cool. He was voted in the top 100 coffee shops in Missouri. All right. See, I always pick, based on this story, based on reviews, based on a lot of things, is how I get these coffees, the ones I pick. 2020, he opened a 19,000 square foot space for roasting, for sitting and shipping merchandise, has a conference room, offices, leased office space, and Anchor Motor, which is a service motorcycle shop. So he's always been involved with motorcycles and the motorcycle community. So it's pretty cool. So gave me this organic coffee from southern Mexico. As usual, when I just smelled this box with the coffee inside of it, oh man, beautiful. It's cool. Now, I opened up this bag, obviously, and it was already, the smell was permeating out of the box. Oh, man, because the box up here says fully washed, roasted, and they're putting almond, sweet, clean, milk chocolate, and a roast date, which is fresh. He roasted and sent it right to me. So I smell this, and I immediately get, not almond, me personally, I got more of a peanut, and I got chocolate for sure, and it was like a Reese's cup, and I'm like, oh, now we're talking. Man, still get that's nice. How do you get a Reese's cup? Huh? Yeah, that's right. So, chocolatey. So good. Just the right amount of acid to be refreshing and a little bit of bitterness on the end to be coffee. Otherwise, there's a sweetness up front. Kind of like taking your hot coffee and mixing in some Reese's Pieces and letting them dissolve in there. And you get that little bit of sweetness, that little bit of milk chocolate, that little bit of peanut butter, what I'm getting. So it's a very delicious coffee. Now, who would this coffee be good for besides people that love coffee? Well, because of his history with motorcycles, if you are a motorcyclist, or if you know somebody who is, this would be a nice gift for yourself or for them, okay? Because he is really big with this motorcycle community. Obviously rides himself. That's how he got started anyway. He sold his truck to buy his first roaster, and his mode of transportation was his motorcycle. And he would carry all kinds of crazy stuff in backpacks trying to get everything around on a motorcycle. But he's a big motorcyclist. So it would be perfect for anyone who is into motorcycles. And they can look this up, or you can explain it to them and just say the owner is really into bikes. He does all kinds of bike events. And I think so. And I'm not, besides the fact that's good, real good. It is a really good cup of coffee. What a balance between the beautiful sweetness, the flavor, the acidity, and the bitterness, all balanced perfectly. Nothing overwhelming the other. Now, as far as Missouri goes, what are the things to do in Missouri? There's a lot of things to do in Missouri. There's the Gateway Arch, right? The dream of, I think, President Jefferson, Thomas, kind of reuniting the country. It's a cool thing. I've been up on it. I was up when they had the old carts. They were getting ready to make new ones. There was little carts that you get in. You kind of crank up to this top. I think they've changed that with a new cart now. But it is cool when you're up there and it slightly sways, and it's such a beautiful view. It's such a beautiful arch. That's a cool thing they got there. Silver Dollar City, which is a theme park in Branson. I have been to Branson, Missouri. It's another cool place. Mark Twain's boyhood home and museum. I did not get to see that. Let me see. Harry S. Truman, President Truman's library and museum is there. The state itself is named after an Indian tribe. You know, it is the only state in the country with a cave restaurant. Has more fountains than any other city in the world except for Rome. That's kind of... I've been to Rome. Rome does have a hell of a lot of fountains. Let me see. And I think that's all I wrote down. There was a lot of stuff, though. I mean, you'd be surprised. The state, in the middle of the country, has a lot of cool things to do. But this coffee is a home run. Once again, I get into drinking these darn coffees, and they're so good, and they're so smooth, and they're so flavorful. I mean, I forget to put the cream in them. I really do. When they're fresh roasted like this, I mean, there's nothing like it in the world. And this having that little sweetness and that Reese's peanut butter type thing going on. I mean, this bad boy, I could just sit here and sniff that thing forever. I really got it. It's just delicious. So remember, the guy's a big cyclist. So if you're into bikes, support him. Give him a shot. If you're into coffee, good coffee, yeah, support him. He has some good stuff, man. He's doing it right. Voted one of the top 100 coffee shops in Missouri. Keeps growing. People coming to him, wondering what that beautiful smells when he was roasting and everything. He ain't getting here by accident. Right? He's getting here because he knows what he's doing. He's doing a great job. I'm happy I picked it because once again, I'm lucky so far. I picked another one. I picked another home run right here. So you do the research. You know, it took me a year. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to sub. Attached to the first comment of this video, I'm going to have the playlist for this series. You can find your state and comment if you've been to any of these places, what you think about them. Let us know. We're interested. And did I miss anything in your state that we need to do? Because eventually I'm going to be hitting all these and be hitting them again. And this has helped me doing this research. Things I want to see when I get there. All right. They should have mentioned also the Cardinals are there. Baseball team, you know. I think got all kinds of good sports there. So And I've been to that stadium watching them play the Phillies. Yeah. I've had some fun in St. Louis. All right, I'll see you on the next one.